like, this is not what we signed up for. I said end the mode, not baby mama driving an Altima with a snotty-nosed kid.
Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that.
Welcome to my comedy couch story time. Welcome back, me amours. I am back with another video, and as you see by the title, girl, I'm telling a story time. Boy, I'm telling a story time because it's just that time. So this story time is going to be about the time I went to get my hair done, and I'm going to teach y'all a valuable lesson at the end of this video. Okay, so pause this video right here. Go get your snacks, go get your juice, go get your soda, go get your water, everything. I got my snacks and I got my water. Okay, I got my snacks, my hater blockers. Y'all need y'all hater blockers because y'all ain't like, y'all not. It's okay, never mind. Okay, so let's get into this story time. Okay, a little background story. I live in Texas and my sweet boyfriend lives in Georgia. You know, with everything going on, we couldn't go back to school, and that's, you know, all well and good, just looking out for a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I was cool with that, but I wasn't cool with the fact that I wasn't going to see my man like that, or whatever. But I made reservations to see my man and celebrate with him for his birthday. A lady has to do it. You know, I booked my little flight for June 10th, booked my little hotel, you know what I'm saying, for my little stay. And I was going to get my hair done on the 8th. So I'm pumped, excited. I was like, I really wanted to get it done before the 8th because y'all know every time I get my hair done, I just want to make sure, like, you know, it's good. Take a sip. I was excited, period. I was just excited. I was excited to get my hair done. I was excited to just see my man. I was just excited, happy. Boom. I am texting my aunt, right? We gonna call her Aunt T, right? Aunt T was like, oh, I got such and such who could do your hair, da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, cool, sis, because I'm not from this area. I don't know people out here now. But she was like, oh yeah, I know such and such, I know such and such. So I'm trusting it because Meg the Stallion, you know, I be seeing her little hair and it be slayed. So I'm like, okay, you know, Meg the Stallion be getting her hair done in Texas. So shoot, I'm about to be looking like Meg the Stallion when I see my man. No, that was not the case. So she was like, oh, my cousin can do it, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, sis, okay, got the connects. So I'm like, okay, you know, let me get his number, da da da. Yes, a man did my hair, and that was on my bucket list, and I totally crossed it off for the simple fact that a man did my hair. But maybe I'll just stick to women, I don't know. So I got his number and I texted him. I let him know, like, hey, you know, need my hair done, how much would you charge for this style right here? So I sent him like a picture of what I wanted, and I'll import receipts. So he like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a quick fix, you know what I'm saying, like $60, you know. And I'm like, okay, that's a good price. It's a good price. Y'all cheap in Texas. Everything is better in Texas. Yes. No. So he was just like, yeah, I could do that for $60. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling the prices. I'm feeling the energy. The energy was just, so he was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then my aunt texted me, Aunt T, she texted me again and was just like, okay, you know what, if things don't work out with him, I also have my other cousin. I'm just like, oh, great, options. Never can go wrong with options. Probably should have took the option. I'm more tapping in. Okay, so when she said, oh, I have this other cousin, she's available for this time, earlier date, I was like, okay, great. You know what I'm saying? I'll go with that instead. You know, because she had made some nice recommendations for both. But, you know, of course, that's who she gets her hair done. So I was like, okay, I'll go with that. So I let Hairman know, and this is what he said. Okay. Something had happened with the cousin I scheduled an appointment with, the second cousin she recommended. And so I went back to Hairman. And plus the other cousin was charging like a couple bucks more. And I was just like, it's fine. You know, I'll stick with cousin. You get what you pay for. That's one lesson. Lesson number one, you get what you pay for. She texted me. And she was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, glad y'all got that together. I'm glad everything is working out for you and your hair. I really hope it comes out great. Just kidding. She wasn't saying that. She had confidence in this man. So I had confidence in this man. So the day comes. I'm excited. I woke up extra early. My appointment was for like 4 o'clock. I woke up at like 8 a.m. Like... I want to work out. I want to do yoga. I want to meditate. I want to do all this. Like, I'm just happy because I get my hair done. It's late today, period. So first, he said that he would come to my house. So I'm like, okay, great. We can certainly come to my house. So he was like, let's go to Aunt T's house because I need to get something from her. So I was like, okay, cool. I mean, she's right around the corner. Literally, you can walk to Aunt T's house from my house. So I asked him, I was like, are you mobile? No, you're going to have to pick me up. My taxes ain't hit. Okay. I have no problem with picking you up. So we pick him up. We vibing out. I'm lit. He done grabbed his duffel bag with his... all that, like, and we in the car singing Meg Thee Stallion, because I'm like, okay, let me put some Meg Thee Stallion vibes on, because he's from Texas. I gotta get him pumped up to do my hair too. I gotta get him happy. Like, I gotta get him lit, in the mood, in the spirit. So we all in the car like, relax, give up. That's not even Meg Thee Stallion. I'm sorry, I can't keep up. Anyways, we all lit, we happy, you know, we turned up to Meg. We just have, like, everybody, the vibe is great. And then before I even tell you about how I sat down, I blew my hair out for him. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of hair. Even though it don't look like it. And don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I'm doing my hair, okay? And I'm going to put a clip in. I blew my hair out for this man. I blew my hair out. You know, and that's in lesson number 2. When you go get your hair done and they have to braid your hair, please blow it out for them. Please. Because... blow your hair out. It'll be easier for the both of y'all. So yes, I blew my hair out for him. So I sat down. I took my hair out. You know, when I took my hair out, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It shot him. It shot him in his face. It shot him. It was like, boo. It was like a little explosion that happened. You know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, girl, you got a lot of hair. And I was like, sorry, but yes, I need all this hair done. Like, okay, I got you, sis. We gonna slay you, sis. We about to get you right for your man. And I'm like, period. Get me right for my man. I sat down on that floor. It was a little hard, so I asked for a pillow. Put the pillow on the floor, and I sat down. So I'm just waiting. And y'all know, like, when you sitting in between somebody's legs, it's just comfortable for you to be like. So I almost caught myself do it. I was like, I don't know. I don't really know Hairman like that. So he take my hair out. He part my hair. He got some grease. And, you know, he started braiding. But when he started braiding, he was like pulling my hair. Like, I'm not even tender-headed. But he was pulling, like. And I'm like, what the f. Run it back. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? So my mom had texted me and she was like, yo, your braids are shit. I said,
it was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
Mom, she was like, yo, I was itching to braid your hair, son. I was like, But I feel like my mom could see through the future, because even when he was done, it was... Anyways. So he braiding, whatever he get done braiding. He asked me, you know how to thread needles? I was like, oh yes, sis, I know how to thread needles. You know, I still have the confidence, because I'm like, even these braids, you know, the braids is kind of like tight. So I'm thinking, you know, it's good. Not, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's straight. At least they tight, they in there. It don't really matter about the braid down, because you ain't going to see the braids, right? You're not going to see the braids when you... That's what we thought. I'm like, yeah, I can thread the needles for you. He was like, yes, this time is going to go by fast. We can thread the needles. We can do all the... I'm like, great. I get the needle, right? You know, I'm threading. I'm moving forward. So I'm threading needles, doing it for him. So first he grabbed the check. You know, we doing good. Like, but then I feel him doing it like mad weird. So y'all know when you go get like a sewing done, it's like, here's the track and here's the head, right? So you got your track, and you know, put your track to one side, and you know, you thread it, and then you flip it and you go up, and you know, you kind of like try to put it close together so that your hair will be full. So I feel him, let me demonstrate. This the head. So I feel him put this is the bottom of my hair. The red line is the bottom, is the bottom hairline right here. So he start here, right? He threading. Then my nigga went whoop, like up here, like, hold on. He went from here to there. I was like, sir, what is you doing? What is you doing, sir? My good sis put the track up. Moving forward again. So he put the track up there. So I'm just like, okay, maybe he got a technique. Maybe this is how they do it in Texas. Maybe this is the technique in Texas. Still keeping hope. Still keeping hope. So I'm like, yes, okay, cool, whatever. He get done. So now it's time to do the closure. I had this spray, like this, like spray that's your skin tone, and he just sprayed it on my knots. You know, just quick. It was a quick little hairstyle anyway, so I wasn't even mad. But I was mad in the end. He puts the closure on, and he didn't even check. He didn't even see like where it's gonna stop in the front. And I had a little 4x4, so it wasn't that much. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the whole top half of my head. It was just, you know, just right here. You know what I'm saying? My boy just was like, slap. So I'm like, okay, my boy is confident, like he is doing his thing. No, red flag. That is not good. That's not, no. I'm like, okay. So after he had got done, I felt him like tugging on one side of my head, and I'm just like, you good? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, why are you tugging like that? But you know, I'm still keeping confidence. Why am I this optimistic in situations like this? I don't know. But I was very optimistic, and I think half the reason was because I was going to see my man in like 2 more days. But my hair. So he gets done, right? And so he was like, you wanted like a, he was going, I told him I wanted a blunt cut bob. He was like, so you wanted a bob, right? I was like, yeah, a blunt cut bob. He was like, okay, cool. He was like, you wanted like longer in the front or no? I was like, nah, just all the same all around. You know what I'm saying? I want the same, like very much Edna mode. Give me it all around. So he was like, okay, I got you. So he cutting. He was like, all right, I'm done or whatever, right? He was like, well, he said he was done with the cut. He was like, I'm done with the cut. Go check it out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go check it out. Went in the bathroom. He gave me very much baby mama drives Altima snotty nose kid bob. I was like, this is not what we signed up for. I said Edna mode, not baby mama driving an Altima with a snotty nose kid. fix this, cut this. He had it short in the back and long in the front. I said, no, that is not what I want. Fix that. Fix that. What is that? So he was like, okay, I can fix that. He was like, after this, I'm a flat iron. I said, okay, cool, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do, right? He cutting. Then he grabbed his clippers and he was like, I'm gonna make this more blunt. So I'm like, okay, do you? Like, this is the blunt cut I'm talking about, right? Backtrack. When I went in the bathroom, I only seen the cut. Like, I was just looking at the cut. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, you know. But I could see the cut that I did not ask for. That's what I could see. Anyways, forward. Let's press forward. So he grabbed his, you know, he like, so I'm like, okay, you know, I'm sitting like this. I'm talking about posture on 1,000, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He just kept going over it. So I'm like, okay, don't cut it too short. It just felt like he was just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And I was like, well, please don't go shorter. So I get done, you know what I'm saying? I get done. And he was like, okay, go check it out. I went in the bathroom and my hair looked like Dora the Explorer, like, for some reason. And I guess it was like when you cut like weave like that and you know you don't flat iron it, like you don't tame it, it just goes, you know what I'm saying? That I look like Dora, bro. Like, I really, you know how Dora bob just go like that? That's how my bob was. And it was like I look like the roof of a house, bro. Like, my head looked like a roof of the house. My mom was looking at me. She was giving me that eye like, yo, you straight? Are you good? And I was like, oh, no. So I'm just waiting for him to flat iron it like he said he would. No, sis. Sis, hairman, he plugs up the hot comb, goes over my part. You know what I'm saying? It goes over my part, you know, makes my little my part more prominent. You know what I'm saying? He doing all that, all the good stuff. So I'm like, okay. And he didn't straighten my hair still. So I was like, okay, you know, okay. Like, I guess I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, at that point, my mom then gave me the eye. My mom then told me my hair looked like shit. Prior to him even sewing the weave in my head, I looked like Dora the Explorer. He only hot combed my hair. He didn't even pull out the flat iron. He was tugging on my head. He was doing all this crazy stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm ready to go. But I had to realize that wasn't even the worst problem yet. Y'all thought y'all thought I already described the worst problem. Well, I haven't. I get home. I'm excited. I went in the bathroom because I was like, I'm gonna just flat iron, you know, press my little hair down, make it look, you know, formal. So I'm going to insert a clip and I'm going to show y'all how my hair looked. Let me see, let me just get a close up. And then when I got to the closure, why was one of my braids out? The whole braid was out. I'm talking about this braid. You see this braid? It was like a braid that was all right here. Girl, boy, that whole braid was out. Excuse me? What is this? What is that? So anyway, I told my mom, I just started crying. I was like, look, I gotta leave in 2 weeks. Can you please fix this closure? Like, and my mom, she don't like backtracking on other people's work. She like to go press people and let them know, like, look, this is trash and you need to fix it, especially if it's my kid. But look, I didn't even want all them problems with Hairman, with Auntie. I didn't want them problems. So I'm like, can you just fix it, Mom? Because I know you know how to fix it, and that's just that. She was like, yeah, girl, I can fix it. She fixed it. It looks better. So as I'm editing, I just realized that I didn't tell you my valuable lesson at the end. My valuable lesson is make sure you don't get your hair done in areas you don't know about, because they gonna mess you up, period. And that's just the end of that. Okay, I am done with this story time. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this story time. I know it's kind of long, but it was really worth it. It was worth looking at. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, mi amors, and I will get back with you later. You know what I'm saying?